We definitely need to to finish this off. So organize an MVP. First of all, we need to do user testing. So organize user testing.
Like user acceptance testing, right?
Yes, user acceptance testing.
And probably a demo as part of it, right?
Yes, and the demo is also a part of it. We need to also test it in multiple users and different kind of hardware, so that we know it's working on every hardware. Make sure that the team make sure to organize a team meeting into planning a sprint of, and call it demo testing sprint. Okay, if you refuse, okay, that's not the case. The MVP is functional but missing polish and testing. This project is not ready for public release. Test. I don't know if we should test if it also runs on the cloud, because we probably have tested it only locally up until now, but that will be the case in user acceptance testing. But let's write it once again. Should we test if it runs on cloud? Probably we need to do that. Yes. What else do we need to do? Actually,
so we have UAT, user acceptance testing, and we need to hand over. Probably we need to prepare.
Yeah.
For the handover.
Prepare the handover. Yes.
Oh, not just that. We also forgot about the plan that we promised to the senior stakeholder about like phase 2, you know? We need that as well.
Yeah. Prepare a plan for multiplayer user or multiplayer. Okay, I'm just getting this called.
Sure, you can take it. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we also need to prepare the plan for the multiplayer feature to develop to deliver it in the next phase. For the senior stakeholder, I would add that. All right. While you are on the call, I'll just check. Maybe we've missed something else. So yeah, it's a bit strange that scale performance index is 1, so we delivered everything we've planned to, we've promised. And we did this under budget, so we saved some money. But still, we did not prepare the project for the handover, so probably it's not 1 then. It's or maybe we have some time and it shouldn't. They're just like panicking because they don't know what's happening or something. I don't know.
Probably also the case.
Anyway, okay.
This should be probably the. Let's go.
Let's go with that one. Okay, that's fine. So I would say that this is action number 6. So that would be our last action for today. Let's see what the outcome of our decisions is. Oh yeah, it's doing it with me as well. So we now have 2 outcomes.
Oh, okay.
And we can pick one.
85
I would just select left or right. They're extremely similar in any case. So yeah, probably. Or you can pick and choose.
I'd like to go with the left one since it was
the
first
rocket,
response. It's the first response.
Okay, so let's go with the left one. We need to give it some time.
Yeah.
Final score 92. What about you?
No.
Where is final score?
I didn't see it.
Also 92.
92.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh,
But you
nice.
can choose
Senior level.
any. You can choose any of
Okay.
the two.
Okay. Okay.
Game over, you won.
That's interesting.
Okay, yeah, I like this one as well. So,
Okay. Actions taken: organize user acceptance testing, tested the MVP, real users across various VR hardware, Oculus, ETS, standalone VR. Outcome: 85% of test users found the experience smooth and engaging. Great. Ensured cloud compatibility. Outcome: successful tested cloud safe functionality. User can store and retrieve their dream home design seamlessly. Ran the demo testing sprint. Focus bug fixes, user feedback, integration, and demo preparation. Outcome: stability improved by 40%. Visual optimizations made the experience smoother on lower end hardware. Prepared for handover. Next phase planning. Multiplayer plan, documented feasibility, budget estimate, and timeline for multiplayer in phase 2. Project handover, docs ready. Finalized technical documentation, market research, market insight, and feature roadmap for next team. Okay, great. Final project metrics: CPI, cost performance index, 1.07. Okay. Project delivered under budget. 1.02 for the SPI, deliver slightly ahead of schedule. That's awesome. Team morale high. The team felt rewarded and aligned by the end. That's also super important to me. VR system stable and all major platforms. User testing validated core features. Features players enjoyed building their dream homes. Demo was a success. Stakeholders happy with progress. Multiplayer feature plan ready for future development. Great. Awesome. Okay, final performance.
we can skip that if you want to,
Okay.
or we can read that
Great.
because it's like, yeah, we can let's
That's
just
awesome.
skip that. Your
That'd be
final
awesome.
score is 92 out of 100.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
Oh
That shows.
yeah, I would take that as well. I would
Yeah.
definitely take that.
That's awesome. I really liked the way that the game really understood major issues into a VR project. As I told to you during the game, it was pretty amazing that it rose to those issues like lightning optimization, which was the same kind of issues that I was facing into my project. I found that really interesting, amazing, really amazing. It felt as if I went back in time to that project. Really, I didn't have so much issues with the staff as it played it out, but the other technical issues were on point. It was amazing. Really interesting.
What would you suggest me to improve maybe for your future games? What do we need to change? Probably like interactions with the people, right? Where we ask him to be good and nice, and he's suddenly good and nice with everyone.
Yes, probably the human complexity is still a little bit of a riddle to him, and maybe not always decide on the good point, but sometimes maybe take the negative character. That was sometimes the issue, and maybe at I mean, the technical issues were really. I'm trying to think as if I had any other technical issues during the project, but most of the time it was only, of course, budget, which wasn't our case here. We couldn't manage budget, but the main issue was always rendering those objects into the VR, which always made it so hard for the set to go on, and it played it out perfectly. So I don't know, in the technical aspect, it's really great. Only the HR, human resources, was kind of, yeah, as you also said, it played out to be, let's be great, and it also said, yeah, let's go. Maybe that's the only part.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try and change that. I will also try and convince him to be more realistic and less optimistic about stuff, because I can see that now it's extremely optimistic.
Yes,
So
yes, exactly.
and it's strange because the last thing I changed was I asked it to be much more realistic. I asked it to add some sort of hidden issues, which it just ignored me basically.
Yeah.
And also I asked it to when choosing for outcomes to choose evenly between
Mm.
like neutral, positive, and negative outcome
Ah.
of actions.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't do that. It's just like
No.
ignoring me.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's the problem with AI right now. But I hope I will solve these problems.
Mm.
And maybe if I do, I will
Mm.
invite you to play again with maybe
Sounds
different
great.
domain, maybe next time, next month or something.
Sounds
Let's
great.
see how it
I
goes.
really, really enjoyed the experience for sure. And as I said, it brought me back in time. So I thank you for it. Thank
That's
you.
great. That's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing. I hope that you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. And yeah,
Awesome.
hopefully I will see you again next time. And just one second, let me stop the recording
Hmm.
just there.